Hello! Sorry, I still have one screen. Only one screen. First up, hello Minox. Hello Jessica. Welcome. Well, I hope the volume is fine. Welcome. Welcome. Um, I decided that I will change my setup again. And no lie. Yeah, because we're gonna play a horror game today. Um, I decided that I will change my setup again. I still haven't made any progress because I was thinking of how I can do it, and no, there is no way if I don't want to buy like additional cables and stuff, and it's also kind of inconvenient. So I will switch back is what I was trying to say. So I will switch back to back there, but different than it was before. I want this table with my computer and everything with my setup to be against that wall, so it will show the whole room like it does right now, but like from the other side. And then I will have my other table, which is still back there, which you have seen in all of my streams previously, to be like next to it, to have like a corner table basically. That's what I want to go for. And then that way I will still have more space and it will still be better, I think. And I will not have to spend additional money on things that I don't really need, right? So that's what's gonna happen. Hopefully by next time, maybe not, I don't know. I'm a lazy piece of shit, so we will see. But that's the plan. And hello, Nell. Oh, yeah, originally I wanted to do that here. I wanted to have like my table here. I wanted to have the other table right here and stuff. The computer that the computer, goddammit, to also be here. But then I noticed after putting the table here, I realized, fuck, that's not gonna work. So yeah. Hello, Puny. Welcome. Punny. Fuck. It is Punny. Goddamn. It is Punny, not Puny. By the way, Punny. Yes, not yesterday. 2 days ago. Like 10, 20, 30 seconds at most, not even a minute after you left, Rhinali actually raided me. Very ominously dark. Yes, that's because a horror game is coming up, and as you may or may not know, when I'm not playing VR or not playing a non-horror game, my setup is dark. And thank you so much for the gifted sub, Minox. Maybe I should put that here. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Yorkshire. Spooky, scary? No. But yes, hopefully. Apparently, I have played this before for like 4 hours in 2019, which I can absolutely 3.5 hours, sorry, which I can absolutely not remember. According to how long to beat, it should be about 2-ish hours long. I don't know. It's called Rise of Insanity. You may have heard of it. And damn, Jessica, thank you so much for gifting us up to Punny. Thank you so much. Oh, you were here for the... Okay. Nice. I ended the stream like 10 minutes later anyway, because my headset was almost empty, and we reached a new chapter, so I figured it was like a good point to end the stream, or to end the game at that point. I cannot sing. I will... You don't want to hear that. I will not... No. No. Um, but yeah, apparently I've played that game before, but I cannot remember it at all. Maybe I will when I actually start it up again. But as of right now, I'm going in with a completely like empty mind. Can you say it like that? With like zero knowledge. Let's put it like this. Nell, you can sing. Start up your stream and start singing. You can actually do that. I cannot. I am a dog shit singer. It is both. It is... Wait, a hype train is... Holy shit. Apparently a hype train is very close to happening. Yeah, shall we hop into the game? I'm very curious, and I haven't played like actual like proper horror in a while, and that segment in Half-Life Alyx where I only had like the flashlight and everything was dark kind of gave me that itch again to play like some proper horror again. A third person needs to do gift subs or bits. Well, feel free to do that if that is your wish. If you want a hype train to happen or to just generally support me, feel free to do that. What was I saying? I forgot. Shit. That segment in Half-Life Alyx. And yeah, oh yeah, and we haven't really played like actual proper horror recently now, have we? I think the last thing we played was Resident Evil 2 remake as Leon. Thank you so much, Leon. Slimbox? Thank you so much, Jessica, for gifting Slimbox a sub. But if you were aiming for the hype train, I don't think that counts because you have gifted one sub before. But thank you so much. Gets rated. So guys, this is a great place to... Look! My headset was at like 5 or 10% battery. At most. And we reached a new chapter of the game. What was I supposed to do? No, Yorkshire. It is not eating the bomb. Shit. But I still have a lot of that shit I still have a lot of the bomb here. Also of the other sauces, but... 40 seconds left for the hype train if anyone wants to join. What was I saying? Yeah, we haven't really played actual like proper... Phoebe wanders in. Welcome, Phoebe. Hello. I hate you. Anyway. Right. The sentence I've been trying to say for like 2 minutes now. We haven't really been playing real, like, proper, pure horror recently, right? Aside from the Resident Evil 2 remake, but even there, only, like, the Leon campaign, the first campaign. Because as... I wanted to say Jessica, it's Claire. Because as Claire... we just breezed through it with the rocket launcher, right? So now I'm feeling proper horror again. You're talking about those 10 push-ups? No. I answered your question. You asked 2 questions that I, in my mind, combined into one. Is your biggest fetish eating the bomb? No, it is not. Shit, I don't see my own stream because I still only have one screen. With Half-Life Alyx, that's not a problem because, well, I don't look at my screen anyway, right? But here... Second was a joke, the first is the question. You didn't specify that! Do you really want me to do 10 push-ups now? What do other people say? That is true. We need someone to decide, because you clearly think that asking 2 questions makes one of them a joke. And I think that when you ask 2 questions and I answer them, that is fair, right? Other people didn't... Okay. I hate you, but you win. Okay. Also, CP is... Oh my god. I hate... CP.
Bless Zinsky.
Hello, Cargo. Welcome, and thank you so much for the 19-month resub. Dude, you are the definition of an OG. And another hype train is coming up. 35 seconds if anyone else wants to join. Don't know where that's coming from, but you know. It's 130. What the fuck? 130, not 110. But what the fuck? And we have a hype train. Thank you so much. Hello, Zemex. And thank you so much, Zemex, for the 5 gifted subs to Tracy, Dusty, Hampy, Spinkzor, sorry, and permanent username. Thank you so much. Yeah, it is channel points, but it can also mean something very different, so, you know, and that's always the first thing I think about when I read the letters CP. Hype Train level 2 was reached already. What the fuck? Thank you so much, Jessica, for another 5 gift subs. Level 3, okay. What can... Wait, you really don't know? Do I really have to... I mean, I will not outright say it, but... Thank you so much, Jessica! What? Wow. And we reached level 3. Let me do the 10 push-ups. Thank you so much. Okay, you really don't seem to know. It's not Twitch appropriate. It is child P, illegal stuff. The thing you visit the hub for, but like with children. And thank you so much. sorry, I was distracted. Thank you so much, Minox, for another 3 gift subs. Thank you so much. And we're almost at level 4. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yorkshire, to answer this question, why is that where your brain goes? Because I watch way too much like dark YouTube documentaries and like exposed content and that kind of stuff. And especially with EDP, most recently, like the biggest recent one, you know. Thank you so much to all of you. Let me do the 10 push-ups. By the way, teaser for Sunday. By the way, Sunday, 10-hour stream Sunday. Yes or no? You sent good luck. I mean, the boss that nice. What game? Yes, you did, Acid. Welcome, welcome to a Gen stream. No, not new room, just different side, other side of the room. There you go, you win, okay? What? What?
Do push-ups like you men. It's Sunday stream. I
didn't hear it, wait.
Strong opinion one way or the other.
Ah, shit, I didn't. Wait, do push-ups like you, like you. Sunday stream, I have no strong opinion. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the, for the, what, 1,000 bits? Holy fuck. Thank you so much. 10 hours, you got that kind of stamina? I did 8 hours before. It was a donation goal, by the way. I did 8 hours before as a donation goal. I did 7 hours before just randomly. I think I can take it. Or I can at the very least try. I will be wearing a very cute dress, which, by the way, I teased a little bit, but I can actually show you. Give me a second. And I will definitely continue playing Half-Life Alyx. What else? I don't know yet, but Half-Life Alyx will definitely be continued. And oh my god, we got a level 4 hype train. I can't believe this. Oh my god. No, Cargo, that's not how it works. You ask a question, and then I either have to tell the truth to answer that, or to do the push-ups. Shut up. Also, cat ears. Wait a second. I need to catch up on chat. Oh my god. Thank you for everything. Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh my god, that is the one Kingdom Hearts. Okay, one of 2 Kingdom Hearts games I've never played. The other one is Dream Drop Distance on the 3DS because I never had a 3DS. I have played every single other Kingdom Hearts game ever. From what time to what time? I was thinking, well, my time, 3 until 1, was it? Or was it 4 until 1? Wait, what's 10 hours? 3 until 1, right? Yeah. Which right now it is 8:20, so like right now minus 5 hours something. And then plus 10 hours. It is not laminate, it is actual wood! It is like actual proper wood, Yorkshire! What are you on about? Better shape than me, thank you. I used to do a lot of sports. Like, I used to be, like, very sporty. So, not very much anymore, but, you know. What thrust training do we... 10 hours is a different beast. Yeah, I understand that, but... And thank you so much, Zemix, for gifting Vanimal a sub. 40% for level 5 and 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Thank you so much, Z. What the hell? Yes, Acid, 15 until 1. Yes. 10 hours is a different beast. Yes, it is. But I could do 8 hours. I was exhausted after that. Not gonna lie. But I did the 8 hours. And the 7 hours I did randomly just because I was having so much fun with the game. Which, by the way, was the original Resident Evil 1 at the time. I think it was that. Where, like, I played it before for, like, an hour or two. Or for, like, 2 hours. Last from me, well, you filled up the level 5 hype train. Thank you so much for another 5 gifts. Oh my god. What's going on? Oh my god. Thank you so much. And ZMax with a tier 3 sub. Holy shit. What's happening? Thank you so much. I can't find the white cat ears. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah. Not gonna lie, I was exhausted after the 8 hours, but this is a thing I wanted to do anyway at some point, and then when I was ready, I did it as a goal, and that goal was hit, so, you know. 24-hour stream when the next like long stream goals will be as I will be ready for them, like not immediately obviously, but as I will be ready for them, will be 12 hours, then 14, then 18, and then 24. That's my plan. 38-hour stream, yes. Satisfactory? Also, maybe. We'll see. I definitely want to play Half-Life Alyx. I definitely want to continue that. And the level 5 hype train was... I can't believe this. Thank you so much to all of you. Oh my god. And hello, Parodo, and thank you, Jessica, for gifting Parodo a sub, and to everyone else for gifting everyone subs, and to ZMax for also resubbing on tier 3. What the fuck? I still can't believe this. And hello, Gogo. Welcome, welcome. I am number one. Yes, you absolutely are. Jen getting the right. Oh, yeah, for real though. Hello, Almog. Welcome. Jess, you're always the one. Our number one. Who's Jess? Jen sings. I can't sing. Yes, Almog, that hype. Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe this. What the fuck is happening? People feel very generous. That's what's happening. Okay, I'm very hot. So I will turn on the fan, and then I will also do what? Get something cold to drink. And then we'll hop into the game. Thank you so much to all of you. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, right, Jessica! Yeah, I'm... Okay, I didn't connect the name Jess with you at all, because I've never referred or heard anyone refer to you as that. Sorry. You're doing... Okay. I did start the fan. The only fan I have. Okay, let's hop into the game. Oh my god, I can't believe this. First thing I want to mention about this game is a very important thing, because the game actually, something that I would assume is normal but is apparently not, you can actually change the language in-game, in real time. I can't believe that I'm actually happy about this feature, because it should be commonplace, but it's not. As we have seen with like the past 10 to 20 games I've played. Oh my god. No, I'm actually drinking iced tea. Wait, could you see that? Iced tea. So yeah, no, nothing alcoholic. I only have one fan, sadly. Do you want to be my fans? Because if you are, you will be my only fans. Aside from the creeps that write me on Instagram. But that's a different story. I do get surprisingly many creepy messages, or at least they turn out to be creepy every single time. 100%. Look, I answer everyone. No, that's a lie. I answer everyone who writes a normal message. Like if you start with like 9-inch here, I wanna show you, then I'm not gonna answer you. And yes, that is something someone actually wrote me. Then I'm not even gonna answer. But if you write just a normal message, it is guaranteed that I will answer you 100% of the time. And 100% of the time, every single one of these people turned out to be a fucking creep. Down bad DMs, yes, actually, but like a lot of them, like surprisingly many. I have, wait, on Instagram, I don't have many followers. Right now I have 84. Where did that come from? I had like 50 like a day ago. Anyway, 84. And every time I post, it is guaranteed that I get like at least 5 to 7 messages. 100% of them are fucking creepy. I will not give up. Maybe someone will actually be normal at some point, but so far that hasn't happened. Just finished my can of coffee. Nice. I hope you didn't drink too much again. Imagine knowing a game having more than one language. You would be surprised. Every single game I've played like in the past month or so, Cargo, didn't support changing languages in-game. Every single one of them In every single one of them, you had to do it through the Steam settings in the language tab. And with Half-Life Alyx, which I've started playing the day before yesterday, with Half-Life Alyx, you can't even do that. You have to type in a command. What's it called? Like a launch startup prompt or something like that. You have to type in a command to change the language. The fuck? Okay, I'm missing so many languages again. I'm so sorry. Wait, let me catch up. Fancy? I deleted Insta a long time ago. Why? Is a streamer watching streamers like a fast food worker eating at their job? Well, when you are doing like a live reaction, like when you're watching it on stream, yes. Absolutely, yes. All the creeps are me on my altar. Even the one, Z-Max, even the one who claimed to be East African and then started telling me about his problems with his like online girlfriend or whatever that he wants to meet, but he's scared because he has such a large cock, and then he actually sent me that thing. Even that was you? Because that thing was massive. Share some creepy DMs sometime? I actually want to do that. Of course, I will censor all the names and images and everything, but I actually kind of want to do that in my sub-only Discord channel. You got messages from Flipdingo? Oh my god, no, Flipdingo is actually funny. Like legit funny. I would love for Flipdingo to discover me and send me some of these down bad messages. I would love that so much. I love these messages. These are just down bad. Will you do the cat ears? Oh my god, I forgot. Yes, I will. Let me just quickly catch up on chat. Your pictures are really good. Thank you so much. I'm trying my best. Twitter hype train. I don't have Twitter. I mean, I have an account, but I don't use it, and it's also called completely differently. It's like a thing I made at some point just to not be annoyed by Twitter if I just want to browse some profile or whatever, you know, that Twitter forces me to make an account or whatever. Then I just made one just so I can like look at stuff at least, you know. But I don't actually use Twitter. I don't know why they do creepy shit. It's not going to work on anyone. Exactly! Not console, through the Steam menu, like I forgot how it's called in English, like a startup prompt or something. There is like a line in Steam, if you go to a game settings, on like the very first page on the bottom of that, there is like a text field in which you can type in like startup commands and that. Imagine Valve not being able to make a game work with Steam settings. Actually, yeah! I missed the restarts and language pack downloads. Oh yeah, that's also something that happened, Cargo. Dead Space 3, I had to do it through the Steam menu, through the Steam settings. I had to change the language of Dead Space 3. But that's not enough. Changing it to English didn't change it to English. Changing it to Russian didn't change it to Russian. It was still German. Changing it to Italian, nope, no chance. But then changing... What did work eventually, I tried out all the things, what did work eventually, it was German all the time, literally for no reason. I had to change the game to Italian, download the 500 megabytes Italian language pack every single time, by the way, because it would get deleted if I change it back to English, which I then did. I changed it to Italian. I didn't have to start the game, I just changed it back to English after that, which would delete the Italian language pack. Then I could start the game and it was English. And then next time I wanted to stream it, I just wanted to start the game, it's German again. Even though it was set to English in Steam. So I had to go back to Italian, download 500 megabytes again on stream, and then go back to English again every single time. It was such a hassle. When I worked at KFC, you better believe I ate the free food on shift. Oh my, yes, yes, yes. When I worked at an Indian restaurant, I didn't like make any food, but I was a delivery guy at an Indian restaurant. You better be sure I ate for free at that restaurant. Z-Max, I'll call you Big Z. Will you do the cat ears? Okay, I will do them now. Then I will, catch up. I can't find the white ones, so it has to be black. I'm sorry. I will make sure to find them by next time, so you will not really see them, but they are there, I promise. Replace Twitter with Insta on my message, I got confusion. Okay. Cargo, you're not following me on Insta. I don't even know if you have Insta, but Cargo, you have to follow me now because I know you in real life. And you're an OG, like 19 months sub, holy shit. You're the only person who has subscribed for that long. So I should not sub to your Insta if I don't have 9 inches to show you. Hey, Acid, to be fair, that guy at least had the decency to ask. Like, he wrote, 9-inch here, I would love to show you. But that's it, he didn't actually send a pic, and I didn't reply, obviously. So no, he did actually have the decency to ask for consent and to not send it after me not replying. Gotta be fair with these ones. Yes, Cargo, I love it's beautiful how new messages pop up faster than what Jen can go through. I love it so much. Oh my god, I love activity. I love interacting with you guys. Is your OS in German? Yes, it is. Rika Tikab Tabby, thank you for the sub, Jessica, and thank you to you for being here. And yes, thank you for the sub, Jessica. Yeah. Didn't know they had Indian restaurants in Germany. They do. Just like in my city, there is like, off the top of my head, like 3, I think. And my city isn't the biggest by any means. It's also not exactly small, but it's not the biggest by any means. So... Not gonna have my O's in German? Well, you're wrong. Does wearing black cat ears on a black background count? Well, I'm sorry, I can't find them. I would love to wear the white ones. They fit better, but I can't find them. Or can I just place my cat on my head? By the way, maybe I should sit more like here. The most recent social media I have is Facebook. Instagram belongs to them. Same thing, no excuses. You didn't want to see his 9-inch telly? What country are you from again? I was born in Russia, I grew up in Germany, but I'm currently living in Belgium. I prefer Mexican restaurants. That is something I've almost never been to. I think I've only ever eaten Mexican like twice in my whole life, but I really want to change that. I really want to eat more Mexican stuff, or like try out more. I miss MySpace. That I never used. gonna point blank shoot my PC with a shotgun before I go back to a German OS. How's life on the wrong side? Tell me please, Cargo. How is it? Oh my god, I got an Instagram notification. No fucking way! Right now, literally right now, I got a notification from Instagram that someone wants to send me a message. Let's check out what it is. Okay, it is... Is it one of you? Pretty awesome, thanks for... Do you have a favorite country or too early to tell? So far? I mean, it depends. It depends. I know it's not you, Cargo. The name is very different and... Let's put it like this. I wouldn't think it's you. It depends on what you're asking for. Like, because if you're asking about the culture and about, like, the people and stuff, then I can't help but just be very... in favor of Russia. Of course not with the current situation, don't get me wrong. But like, generally I have a lot of... yeah, I'm very much in favor of I don't even know how to say that without sounding wrong, because again, I absolutely do not support what they are doing nowadays. And I find it actually sad and tragic because... well, it's the country I want to be proud of. But I can't. I literally cannot. And that's a shit feeling. But yeah, in general, like with the culture and everything, and the weather as well, I love it when it's cold. I would say Russia. I would say my home. But just generally, the lifestyle and stuff, I like in Belgium most. Have you been to Europe? I have never. I have been to England twice, or to Great Britain in general, but it was England. Twice, and both of them were London, yes. Anyway, let's reply. This guy just wrote hi. Let's see. But I it has to be one of you. Like, this can't be happening just randomly. I don't get that many DMs for it to happen randomly right now. Normally it's right after I post. DMs also happen randomly every now and again, but it's too rare, and this right now is too convenient. It's just very sus. Wait. Oh my god, I love this. I love this. Who is it? Tell me. Fuck. Anyway, I don't want to distract the stream with that. Let's hop into the game, this time for real. Thank you so much for all the support earlier, and it really means a lot. And for all the messages and everything. Thank you so much. Is this chat assistant flirting on... I don't think this is... I would love to just show you, but that also reveals the name and the profile pic, so I can't. But that person, whoever it is, because they still haven't identified themselves, wrote wanna see my duck, and then sent a picture of a duck. And it's a very cute duck. Just because of that, I want to think it's CRJ, but I don't think CRJ is here right now, so... Stream is freezing? Still? Or not anymore? Is it you, Parodo? Must be CRJ. Yeah, that was my first thought as well, but CRJ isn't here, I think. Is that Nell? I'm very sure it's not Nell. Also, the thing is, if you write something to me here, which you did just now, you have to consider the delay. I don't... Oh, wait! Because, like, I think I know what... Okay, I think I got it. Because I had to think for a bit, because I think... Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's just stop this. Why do you not see who sent the DM? Because the name is a different one than on here. I do see who sent the DM on Instagram, but I don't know who it is here. I mean, now I think I do, but, you know. Anyway, I will just wait for this one message and then I will hop back into the game, because I only have one screen still, so I have to have chat on my phone, which I can't when Instagram is also open. No other DMs? I don't actually know. Nope, only that one. I was filtering by top message requests, not by the newest ones. Now I got more. Okay, gotcha. Oh my god, okay. Yes, please send me all the ducks. You have sent a very offensive DM, how dare you? Seems like a... Did I do it correctly? I don't know. Doc Martens. Are your DMs blowing up? I mean, I wouldn't call that blowing up, but yes, I do get more than I would normally on, like, a random day. Jen getting flooded with duct tape. Just social media, yes. I mean, I can maybe... Oh, yes, you did do it right. I didn't even realize that you, yeah, because I was at my DMs, I didn't realize that you commented. And thank you, Perodo, so much for following. But yeah, anyway, I don't think there is anything more to be seen right now. I could read some of the creepy messages out loud, but I won't. If you want to see those, I guess I can send like one or two, like kind of split it, kind of like split it up a little, kind of like spread it out a little, not all at once, you know? Don't want to get all the content at once, right? But I might send like one or two later to my sub-only Discord channel. Yes, very creepy message. Anyway, I will switch to my Twitch chat on my phone. What are you... Am I weird for wearing nothing but fishnets? No, you're not. You are not. God damn it. Okay, let's go. Or should we just do a just chatting stream at this point? Or should I play this game? Do you want to see some proper horror, or should I just do just chatting at this point? White, I can't find the white ones! Let me look once more. I feel very stupid right now. Check behind the curtains? No. I mean, I could, but I found them, so. They're lost in room reorganization? Yes, but the worst thing is, they were on that same chair where they always were before the room reorganization, so it was completely stupid that I didn't find them, because I just expected to have put them somewhere else, but I didn't. Okay, that looks better. Okay. Wanna do your mandatory it's not a horror game I promise phrase? No, no, no. This one is actually a proper horror game. At least that's what I expect. If it's not scary, I will actually be disappointed. Or if it's not good, because I've heard good things about this one. So yeah, no, I will not. This is actually a proper horror game. Let's get inside. Let's... No, no, I will not. Shouldn't the earphones be on your cat? What do you... Oh! Oh! Well, technically, I guess, but I don't think that's physically possible. I like the screen so far. So do I. So let's start a new game. This game contains frightening scenes and sudden increases of tension. People with a weak heart and epilepsy problems are advised not to play. The authors do not take responsibility for anything, whatever. I will not skip.
Relax. And calm down. Calm all your senses.
Who needs physics? Rinaldi does.
Is Dr. Stephen Dunn. You are here because your disorders started to get out of control. You ceased to behave normally, and disturbing thoughts took control of you. You will undergo my original therapy. I will show you the film I created. And you will tell me what feelings you have while watching it. And if you saw anything worse.
Ducks! How's the game sound compared to my voice? I don't think the game will be much louder than that. That was pretty loud, but Yeah, how was that compared to my voice right now? Should I turn the game down a little? Because it felt pretty loud to me, but I don't see the audio levels right now. Sound is slightly... Okay, I will turn it down still, then. I do want myself to be more audible than the game, you know? I hope that makes sense. Okay, right off the bat I can say that I don't like that my mouse has a very, very slight delay. It's almost no noticeable, but it is enough to be annoying. Sorry if I'm moving the mouse too much. I'm trying I'm testing it. Movement itself seems to have a little bit of acceleration, nothing I cannot handle, even though I don't like that. But yeah, it has a very slight delay. Can I change that somehow? Well, that's just controls. Even though it has also... Oh! Why is this the controls and control is this? Anyway, I don't think I can change that. Okay, Phoebe, enjoy the food and enjoy the making of the food. Reminds me of this one game with time travel and futuristic shoot around the corner guns. You mean Get Even? Wasn't really time travel though. I think you might mean Get Even, right? Oh, yours getting seasick. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't help it. I'm a designer, okay? I can't help it. Also, I wanted to let's do 7. Patient Edwards with 2 Ds. Does he really have 2 Ds? I want to no cap. If someone actually has 2 Ds and sends me that randomly, I won't even be mad. I will just be impressed. What have I done? Preliminary interview done. Initial diagnosis done. Test a new therapy. Waiting for results.
The patient's data. Edward, 41 years old. Day, September 1st. I know Edward as far back as I remember. He worked as a gardener in our neighborhood. From the preliminary interview, I got to know that he suffers from a dream disorder. He has constant nightmares and can't sleep well as a memory disorder. Sometimes he doesn't remember what happened a couple of days or hours ago. I have some suspicions connected with his case, but it's too early for the detailed diagnosis.
Okay. Also, Titanfall 2 campaign is real good. I heard that too, but I've never had the chance to actually play it. And the mouse is a little bit too fast. With this slight acceleration, it still feels a little too fast and too slow at the same time. I hope you know what I mean, but I think this is the closest to normal that I can get. By the way, what do you see in this image? I see... Ooh. Okay, I will wait for a little bit, and then I will say what I see. Remember nothing but it being quite good in terms of gloomy and scary. Yeah, that's also what I heard. Apparently I've played this in 2019 for 3.5 hours, but I cannot remember anything. This starting screen, like this first room and stuff, nothing, doesn't ring any bells. I have no clue. So this is not technically blind, but it is kind of blind for me right now. Spread legs. Oh, what I see is Snakehead. Nothing really. Snakehead I can also see. What I see is just not the whole blobs, but like the white in the 2 middle blobs, the white like whatever scratched out or whatever things being like two skulls looking at each other with like the black dots inside them being the eyes. You see what I mean? Also kind of angel wings. Yeah. True. There's a guy splattered by a shotgun. Yes. Yes. Anyway, let's continue. This almost reminds me of The Ring. Dio! Fuck, why is Cargo not here right now? Wait, I need to DM Cargo. It's just a mirrored black blob on the paper to me. Well, I mean, that's what it technically is, right? Wow. Wow, wow, Acid. Okay, wow. Wow. I'm impressed. You want to murder your parents? No comment. Let me check my Insta once more. Okay, nothing new. Okay. Let's hop back. Cargo doesn't seem to be joining back, so let's just continue. Don't want to spend too much time just staring at a stone mask. This is literally Resident Evil 7 Baker House. Oh, something I can actually turn and look at. That wasn't possible with the other objects previously. Cyclozine. Dr. Dowell launches his experimental treatment method. Okay. Is this a red herb from Resident Evil? I like how it's just... whatever. Mr. Hanky in the car. I remember! Now I remember this game! Oh my god! Yes! And I remember it being creepy, and I'm not sure, but I think I might have finished it. I really don't know anymore. Okay, this is a game I definitely want to replay. Madness Symphony. Because I remember bits and pieces now. And I remember liking it a lot, because it was like very psychological. I mean, that's what the title suggests, right? Rise of Insanity. But still. Dear Ms. Dowell, I would like to remind you that you gave me a free hand in the development of one part of the garden. Therefore, my decision was to mainly plant dahlias. I have accentuated them with clematis flowers. I surrounded everything with white poppies. You will be delighted, Edward. The balcony triggered scary flashback. Good night, Jen. Need to go. Good night, Zmex. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for all the gifted subs earlier. And for your own tier 3 sub. I still can't believe that. Thank you so much for everything, and have a wonderful night.
Honey, please turn off the TV. It's gonna be stormy.
Theodore Dowell. English B. Mathematics A. Science A. PE B. Ethics A. Sweetheart, remember that you are on duty today. Okay, let's turn off the TV. Okay, let's go. Kind 2 ins Bett klatschen. Dear Abraham, I apologize for not having written so long. I was occupied with family and work matters and did not have enough time. I trust that you are okay. How's your wife, Berta? I suddenly have a case of a certain patient, Edward. He's 41 years old. He's reporting problems with sleeping and memory. I noticed he seemed to have certain minor tics. There are times when he suddenly and strangely moves the small finger of his left hand. He told me about a nightmare that has been haunting him for some time. It is the only dream that he's able to remember. He told me he had attempted to kill his wife and child in that dream. However, he was not able to do it. He constantly wakes up before the very end. It is very strange because Edward is actually a bachelor and does not have any children. What do you think of this? My assumption is that these are the beginnings of schizophrenia or multiple personality disorder. Wait, let me check something. What's going on? Ooh, hello Nubian Sith Lord. Thank you so much for following. What just happened? I do not know what you mean. Or do you mean me checking something? Okay, it takes place in the 70s. You are allowed to say multiple personality disorder. Because that name was changed in the mid-90s. It is not called multiple personality disorder anymore, and it hasn't been for almost 30 years now. So using that term in this letter might have been a bad mistake. But it's not, because the game takes place in the 70s. You answered the phone, you're now in another room. Well, it was written that I'm on duty today, right? So I answered the phone, and now I'm at work, is what I'm assuming. However, you are the one who has more experience in psychopathology. Best regards, Stephen. Oops.
Patient Edward, 41. Day, September 11th. Patient has told me about his dreams where he tries to murder his wife and child. As far as he said before, he's a bachelor, and he hasn't said anything about children. It could be some traumatic memory from his childhood. I have to get to know about it during our next meeting. It is a harder case than I expected. Some symptoms indicate that the patient can possess multiple personality. But these are only suspicions. I have to ask my friend, Abraham.
It is nothing certain. Please come to the morgue for identification purposes. But the game taking place in the 70s kind of increases... You hear that? Not gonna lie, that's creepy. Kind of increases my suspicion that there may also have been some Exorcist inspirations. I've seen some of that. It wasn't like big enough to make me actually say it, but I did... let's say, see something that could be kind of inspired by The Exorcist. Also, we have the Little Nightmares eye up here. City news. Mother and 7-year-old son murdered. You know, in a game, it makes sense for paths to be blocked by nonsensical things, like in this case, just a random bed being here. Like, what's stopping me from just rolling it away? It's literally on wheels. But in this case, it feels very cheap. I don't know. Just because there's nothing else to indicate that there has been like any turmoil in this hospital or anything. It just looks like a normal hospital at night, you know? So then one random bed blocking my path? Eh. Did you see someone on all fours with their head twisted around? No, no, no. That's just me. That's random to have an elevator. Okay, okay, I'm liking this. This feels kind of surreal and wrong to have an elevator like this. Giving me those Silent Hill vibes. Did you see that? Did you see that there was like a shadow or like a silhouette going there? Where's CRJ when we need them? We have a ducky. Nice. It's extremely dark. I hope you can still see something. You see, and here it makes sense for paths to be blocked by random beds, like here, or even this was just like a table or something. Here it makes sense because the whole area looks very run down, you know? That's the difference. Down there it didn't. A key to her heart is located where your journey began. I'm loving the psychological nature already. This random stuff that's happening even though it shouldn't. What do you see in this? You can't just climb over it or move it to the side. Yeah, it's very stupid. It doesn't make any sense. But it's something I can live with. In, let's say, fast-paced first-person shooters or whatever. But in games that make me feel like I want to actually explore, like this one, it just stands out. Especially when it just looks like a normal empty area and then there's just like one random bed lying there. True, Phoebe. Looks like a masquerade ball mask. A train. An angel of death spreading its wings, holding up their scythe ascent. Holy shit, that's... Yeah, I can... Damn, I can see that. Kind of. But yeah, I can see that. See the drawing of a ninja moving a sword rapidly. This time I see something. Figure with 4 arms and swords. That's cool. That's so interesting. You know what? You keep talking about it, so I will post the 9-inch message onto my sub-only Discord channel right now. It's nothing particularly special or anything, but, you know, it's something. Let me just quickly look for it. There you go. The thing is, this was, all things considered, the most normal message I've received so far. From randoms. Of course, like, the DMs I got, like, earlier is from people I know from stream, so that doesn't count. Of course, I also have DMs with people I know, I've known before. Those are fine. I'm strictly talking about randoms. Not as scary as the stingers and satisfying. How do you know? You said you never told them. Yeah, that's true. I did. Well, I did not. I did never. Yeah. Fuck. Now I. Twitch sub channel or Discord sub. The sub channel on Discord that you get access to by being a Twitch sub. That's what I mean. Is there something else I could mean? Because if so, then I don't know about it. I don't see it. Wait, what? Yeah, true, Phoebe. You're not in that channel. Why, though? I mean, I guess I can't see your profile right now because my streamer mode is active, but I guess it's either because you are not subbed, which I don't know, are you? Maybe you are. Or because you haven't linked your Twitch to Discord. I don't think I have access to that. Have you linked your Twitch to Discord, or do I have to update the thing? Because that happened with Rhinelli, that he had to update the integration. But it seems to be working for me. Do you have your sub roles on Rhinelli's Discord? The two of you? I'm just assuming you are subs to him as well. How do you link Twitch to Discord? You go to your user settings. I'm not exactly sure, actually. Let me quickly look at this. You go to your user settings, and then it should... Yeah, the streamer mode is active. I can't actually see it. But, like, in one of the top things, you look at, like, authorized apps or, like, links. One of those. And there you link your Twitch to Discord, and that way... Well, firstly, people will be able to go to your Twitch profile through Discord if they look at your profile, but only if you enable that, only if you make it visible. That's your choice. And that way, Discord, my Discord integration, and Rhinelli's Discord integration as well, will see that and be able to give you the sub role automatically. Yeah, Yorkshire sees it, but you also have the thing linked, right? I mean, you have to, otherwise you wouldn't have the role. Oh my god, these reactions, damn! These are good ones. Nice. Anyway, let's continue the game. By the way, what am I seeing? The top piece looks like a head to me, with maybe like two small horns or ears or whatever. Like a head and then like the wings. And kind of like a messy painting, like almost reminiscent of Japanese like calligraphy. Exactly. You can make it private. You can just link it. You can link the two without letting people know what your username on Twitch is. You can make it private, but I don't know if the integration will still be supported that way. I cannot duck, by the way, in this game. Feels very counterintuitive because I don't know. So, a key to her heart is located where your journey began. Can I just go back then? When the joke goes over your head. No, I understood the joke, but I'm still talking to the people who may not have it connected, like Phoebe or Jessica. Because I don't know, maybe they just don't want that to be visible, you know? By the way, that scare just now kinda got me, not gonna lie. If the game continues like that, I might actually be, like, really scared at some point. Okay. Okay, this is scary. This is a scary game, officially. I confirm it. This is a scary game. But it's also a very good game. I like it a lot so far. Check eyesight, room 6. Okay. I like these psychological aspects in games, but I think you know that by now. I keep saying it like every stream. Wait, is it the 099 because it costs 99 cents? Did that scare you? A little bit. I wouldn't say I'm like completely Oh, 629. Check eyesight. Yeah, that makes okay, that's cool. I wouldn't say I'm like completely tensed up or whatever, but it did manage to scare me a little, yeah. Is that just the door that I'm seeing in the back? I don't know if you see that. Now it's kind of reminding me of my questions, what you see in these ink splatters. It's not like that, I promise. It kind of is like that. Not gonna lie. In the far back, I don't know if you've seen it, but if you see it, but some parts in the far back are brighter than everything else. What could that be? Is it just the door? Am I just going crazy, Rise of Insanity? Or is there actually something there? It is just the door, okay. It was the two windows. Why did that scare me? Am I getting weak? Are games starting to actually scare me now? Because that also scared me. I see nothing. Okay. How am I ever gonna play horror in VR again if this already scares me? No match. Huh, just like me on Tinder, am I right? I'm joking, by the way, I do get matches. Silent Hill 3, anyone? What? Bird is the word. Yes, yes, Acid, absolutely. Now this feels kind of cheap, not gonna lie, just because like it is an in-universe, in-game thing that I pick up in the game as the character in the game, but it tells me to move the mouse. Me as a player, breaking the fourth wall basically. I don't know about that. Okay, I can only control this with my mouse and nothing else. I mean, it makes sense because the game just told me, but, you know, that's also something I could have figured out on my own. This, by the way, I don't remember at all. The rest of the game so far felt at least like after the point where I mention it, felt vaguely familiar. I didn't actually remember any of it, but it felt vaguely familiar. This, not at all.
Gain control over him, please.
Yes, Yorkshire, absolutely. You said it in a way. You put it better than I ever could. But yes. I'm guessing I can't go there with as linear as the game has been so far. By the way, I cannot go there. I can. Let's still check out the greenhouse first. Reminds me of Dream World with a sudden change of scenery. Can't say I know what you're referring to. I don't know Dream World. Oh, I can't. Okay. God, there's two more horror games that I definitely want to play in VR. One of them... I love this so much. One of them is also supposedly a... I hear something in the background. It's also supposedly a very good psychological horror experience that I'm very excited for. I won't say the name. That should be that shall be a surprise to when it comes to that. And we got another rubber ducky, or probably the same at this point. And the other one is Alien Isolation, which apparently people can make work in VR. I haven't tried that yet, but apparently it's possible. I would have to try that out. But yeah, these are the two horror games that I still want to play in VR. And now, already getting scared at this, I don't know if... Oh, I can take them! But I will try. I will, at some point. But for now, I have to finish Half-Life Alyx first. Dreamland, still. Horror RPG series based on RPG M. I'm assuming RPG Maker? Yeah, I've never even heard of that, I think. Certificate of Death, Theodore Dowell, age 7, sex M, place of death, family home. Cause of death, strangulation in sleep.
Daddy, why did you allow him?
Well, because I hate you. Ah, come on, let me go. I can't go there. And I don't know why. Because I don't see what's blocking my path. Nice. I'm assuming I have to go back, and then I will do that. Yeah, Jen, don't look at chat when something might happen. That's probably a wrong thing to do.
Daddy! Daddy! He's here! He's back!
I'm back. What did I miss? You missed the literal JoJo Stone mask in the very beginning. Oh, really, Yorkshire? That I didn't know. That's also super interesting. By the way, Cargo, welcome back first up. But also, have you played Layers of Fear before? Theodore. Layers of Fear. Rise of Insanity. These are two games, by the way, where I keep mixing up the titles, and it didn't help that I read the name Layers of Fear just now, because Acid wrote it as well. So yeah, these are two games that I always mix up in my head. Did they come out in like a similar time frame? Is that why? And because they are like something off something? Layers of Fear came out in 2016? Is that so? I thought it's a bit older. 2016 apparently, and Rise of Insanity? Well, according to Steam, 2018, but I kinda don't believe that. Oh, 2018. Okay. Then I don't know why. Nice, Cargo. Nice. Layers of Fear, though, haven't played, right? Yes, I have played Layers of Fear with the DLC Inheritance, both on stream, actually. Theodore is a very talented child. He's very calm and he has the character of a dreamer. The only thing that disturbs me is the shadowy shape which often appears in his drawings. It's probably a character from a comic or something. Nothing to be worried about. Miss Johnson. Nothing to be worried about. Is it... Wait, is it... It's a D12. Okay. I wanted to ask, like, is it a D10 or 12? But, yeah. Wait a second. Okay, my camera is still there. I touched my USB hub accidentally. Don't play horror games as they turn me into a giant scared bit. But that's fun to watch. Maybe you should start streaming again. You have streamed at some point, right? Maybe you should start streaming again and start with horror games. Fun fact, you can show a pic of a baby to me and it will elicit a few response crying. Yes, same. Phoebe, that does sound interesting, at least. Okay, Cargo, you have not played this game, but have you watched it at some point? Like, do you know this game? The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. No reflection. Just like I have not overcome the amount of pussy I'm getting, or should I say dick. Dear Miss Dowell, I am very pleased that you fancy my floral composition. I received your comments and further recommendations. I will plant rhododendrons as per you wish. As per you wish. I will have to drive my car in front of the greenhouse to move the seedlings. Hope you do not mind. Edward. As per you wish, by the way, is it also... No, here it's correct. It reminds me of something else that, weird that I noticed earlier when I first set up the game. When I first started the game, I noticed something else. Here, anti with a Y. Memory tells me I've watched Rise of Insanity 10 years ago. Nah, nah, not 10. Even graphically, just look at this. This is not 10 years old. But I thought it was also around the time frame of Layers of Fear, like also 2016 or something. I can't move. This is less scary when I can't move, when I literally, like, have to stand there, then of course something is coming. Oh, I died. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Then let's go here this time, which is where I wanted to go anyway. I just wanted to see what's there. The fear of snakes and spiders is so ingrained, it has led to scientists to theorize it must... Damn! That's really interesting. Keep the fun facts going. If you want, at least. It's a big die? It really is. Because I don't want to go and explore. Why? Also, you're talking about the things like... Okay, no, first, why? Why do you not play modern horror games? Is it just the exploring you don't like, or like do you want like a more linear experience like Outlast, or is there another reason? Drive out my PC. Except in the nuclear reactor. I mean, get new stuff for your PC. Also, you don't have to stream the most modern the most modern games ever, right? You could stream something that's older that you also like. Theodore. Yeah, you could just stream something older that doesn't require as much power, and then maybe through that, maybe try to, yeah, gain a following and maybe the possibility to upgrade. Another duck. This one is... Oh. I wanted to say it's different, but it's not. Hello, no. Good evening. Welcome, welcome. Oh. How do I can't interact with them. So I'm guessing I have to do something else first? Does anyone else get that, where you remember game graphics as being better than it was? Not anymore. I used to, but then I started really getting into older games, and especially like in these past few years I've played a lot of classics. So I just play stuff from any era and I don't really care about graphics that much. And I've also gotten used to different graphical styles in different eras. So even games from my childhood like Tekken 3, like Crash Bandicoot and stuff, even with those where I have a lot of nostalgia and a lot of fond memories and where I thought that they looked amazing back in the day, of course I did. Nowadays I don't have the feeling of like, oh shit, that looks worse than I remember, because I've gotten used to it, you know? Take a bit more time to look at the drawing? What drawing are you talking about? Please tell me. And then I might go back and do that. Disturbing effects of new treatment method. The treatment method for severe psychological disorders by Dr. Stephen Strange is based on applying strong visual stimuli to the patient. By the way, that was intentional, just in case you're... yeah. It is aimed at putting the patient in a hypnotic trance. I'm not hypnotic. And I don't want to put the patient inside of me, actually, so... during which he stands face to face with his fears and deepest thoughts. The results of the treatment, however, are far from expectations. So far, following therapeutic sessions with the doctor's films, patients have plunged into apathy, depression, or experienced epilepsy attacks continuing a long time after the appointment. The main association of psychologists is watching Dr. Stephen Dowell with anxiety. They plan to meet with the author of this controversial research. Look at the shield? Okay, I will look at the shield. But I did, but I will look at it again. Okay. I don't see what's supposed to be so special about it. Could you please enlighten me? Duck count 3, nice, thank you. Reminds me of the death count I used to have when I started streaming. I actually set up a bot where I would just like press F3 or something, like some random button that I never use. And it would, yeah, it would be a death counter for every game. This wasn't bettered from playing Knights and Dragons. Well, yeah, that much I get and I know. And it is horrible, but it's nothing I haven't picked up on before. Nowadays the graphics are too good. So you just don't like being like actually scared, basically, is what I'm gathering from this, right? Okay, so I have to interact with these things somehow, but I can't. Isn't that amazing? I'll also not play old games as it makes me feel like a boomer. That's a shit opinion. And a completely wrong opinion, to be honest, objectively speaking. In the drawer, did I miss something? Wait, did I completely miss to do something? Okay, I am looking at the drawing. Okay, it has 5 birds, 2 of which are thicker, so I'm assuming that's that this is the second out of 5 pictures I found. I may be wrong, I may just be conditioned to see video game stuff in video games. A shadowy figure, a ball, and a tree. Riding on back of shield was Theodore. Just that games force you to do things that... Yeah, no, I wasn't speaking about the whole genre. I just say... my question was just so you don't like modern horror games just because they're... Yeah, too scary, I guess? If that makes sense. Or they force you to do things that you wouldn't normally do in that situation. That's also fair, I guess? But what are your favorite horror movies? My opinions are always objectively correct. Sure, if that makes you happy. Feel free to think that. I will not go... Oh! Oh. Oh! Oh. You have not played Hotline Miami? Cargo. There is exactly one thing in this world that is more important than watching my streams. By the way, it's so weird that I cannot step on this mattress. And that is Hotline Miami. Go and play it now. Oh, we got another one. What do you see in this one? Was it the same last time? I'm not sure. I didn't pay attention to it that much. Okay, Minox. I will do no such thing. Why? Creep, the one set in the London Underground. That's been on my watch list for a while. I still haven't seen that one. Darkness Falls, It. Darkness Falls I've also never seen. It, old or new version. I'm assuming new, and I'm assuming chapter 1 only. But that's just my assumption, so... All-time favorite, Silent Hill, good choice. I like the American Ring movies, all 4 of them. And the entire Saw series, including Spiral. What I see is... the bottom things, like with the weird dick poking out and then like the corner thingies, that looks like heads holding something up. And that something, I don't know, coming like from the middle, kind of looks like a tree almost, to me. Darkness Falls was good back then, but lost its appeal over time. Good thing I don't give a shit about when a movie came out and can still enjoy them, even if they came out literally in the 1910s. That helps. I still don't get why this isn't... Like, what am I supposed to do now? Can someone please enlighten me? This is kind of stupid right now. I've seen all the... Yeah, I know that you've seen all of them, but which one are you talking about? Well, I don't know that you've seen all of them, but... My question is which one you're talking about. As in, like, one of your favorite horror movies. Demonic girl with ponytails. Ooh, that's interesting. A little bit like Stinger ahead. You and your stingers. Demonic girl with ponytails. Ooh, yeah. Also like Candyman, the old one, not the sequel. So only the first one, you mean? Candyman is one of those movies where there is a sequel to that movie, a soft reboot, but that is a sequel by definition. A sequel of the first one that ignores the second and third one. But it's also called Candyman. It has the same title. It's not a remake, it's a sequel. I hate it when that happens. Stop doing that. Halloween. The Thing. Even though that was a prequel. Alice in Wonderland. The Tim Burton one was a sequel to the original cartoon. There are more. There's too many of these, and I hate that. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Hellraiser has a place in my heart. Yeah, same. The first Hellraiser movie is amazing. Okay, can someone please tell me what to do? Do I have to go into that room now and get killed? I guess I'll just... The light shines in darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. The middle picture seems to be off. Wait, which one? Oh, this one you mean? There's nothing about this that I can... Oh, I mean, I cannot interact with it. Oh my god, that's so cool and creepy. Look at this image. And now, look at the reflection of it. Oh my god. Texas Chainsaw Mascara. Wolf Creek was also cool. You need to use the valves. Yeah, but how? Walkthrough guide says you can? What the fuck? Wait, let me try again. No! No! I can't... Is this a bug? Middle picture in the valve room. I cannot interact with any of the pictures. But your comment, Texas Chainsaw Mascara, reminded me that I actually wanted to put on fake lashes today for the first time ever, and also to see how they are, and to also wear them on stream, but I forgot. There is a twist at the end? Of course there is. It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie. And yes, I have. And I've also read the comic that it's based on. Should I try to reload? Let's try to get that guy to kill me. Oh, I'm so scared. I cannot move. I hope nothing will attack me. Yeah. Nothing else I can interact with here. Yeah, we got the sword. Saying Theodore. Oh, I got an achievement. Find every armor piece. I think that may be bugged because I only found the sword and shield. Maybe that counts, but I think there is like one more. So because I have seen the sword before, right? So what I think is that there might be one more, but they aren't triggered like separately, you know? They aren't seen as unique. So picking up the sword like 3 or 4 or 5 times also does the trick. Is what I'm guessing. Let me see that message just so the game knows that I'm actually trying to complete it. Yorkshire, even though it is clear and obvious that the protagonist survives in a big budget action, horror, thriller, whatever movie, it's still not nice to spoil. But I like Prey a lot, by the way. Prey is very cool. Finally a return to form for the Predator. Even though I didn't like his design, like the mask. That didn't make much sense to me. Because like his mask is like a dead animal head, right? But the Predators never did that. They have their own masks. They don't wear the skeletons of the creatures they kill. They keep them in their ships as like trophies. I can still not interact with them. You need to find fuses first, but where? I thought I searched everything. You need to look at objects a few seconds for it to... Okay, that could be it. But yeah, whatever. I need to find fuses. Where could they possibly be where I haven't looked yet? Okay, you know what? I'm officially legally blind now. My favorite book, the protagonist dies and there is no happy ending. I mean, that exists, and I honestly like that. Oh, I can just go... Okay. Can I also just go here? No. And I honestly like that, because that's actually unexpected. Of course, I don't like it when it's just done randomly, just for the sake of it. But, like, in general... Wait, it was the other way around, right? Fuck. Ah, there we go. And I also like when movies don't beat around the bush at the end. Like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the very ending. Like, the final showdown was over, and like half a minute later, the credits rolled already. Like, because everything had already been said. I don't need your stupid epilogues that are like 5 minutes long. Or like 2 hours long when you look at Lord of the Rings. At least not always. Of course, sometimes it fits, but generally I like it when movies subvert expectations. The stone mask is back! Is Cargo still here? I don't think so. Spider on the mirror? Wait, what? No. Good horror film needs to set up sequels in the epilogue. Okay, you win. Thought. Are you chatting shit about... Because when I watched it for the first time, I expected it to be over, and then there was an epilogue, which was to be expected, and then I thought it was over, and then there was another epilogue, and then I thought it was over, then there was another epilogue. And so on. I'm sorry, Acid.
Patient Edward, 41. Taking some pieces of advice from my friend Abraham, I established that Eddie suffers from a very mild split personality disorder. The other personality hasn't shown yet, and hasn't taken him under control. There are only problems with memory and mild tics. I have to think about the kind of therapy I will apply.
Okay. By the way, any more opinions on a 10-hour stream on Sunday? So far I only know of ZMax, who doesn't really care, of CRJ, who will definitely not be there for the most part at least, and from Minox, who doesn't mind, as far as I understand. They don't even give the full ending. Wow. Wow. The fuck is this?
Daddy, I'm lost. It's so sad. I lost my figurines. Please find them for me.
Okay. I see nothing wrong with that request and will follow it. Hello, figurine. Okay, Acid. That sounds cool. What do you see in this one? That painting just now turned the game to horror game. Okay, Yorkshire, you are a big fan of the franchise. Pelvis again. Someone being impregnated again. Brain. I see lungs, but like turned around. With a few pieces falling off. Okay. Okay. Just making sure. Scarabrain. Woman receives 30 stab wounds 2 days after the child is strangled during sleep. Okay, I almost thought that there was actually something written here. That would have been a cool detail, but maybe that will also still come. Who knows? Dear Stephen, analyzing your previous letters and observations, I believe that the problem is connected with... Please, give us some more thought. I'm worried about you and your family. When I come back I will visit you and we will talk. Abraham. P.S. Send your wife and child someplace. Make sure that they are safe. Welcome back, Phoebe.
Patient Eddie, 41. Day. Having acquainted with the traumatic Eddie's past life, violence in the family, and pathology, I've decided that I will use a less invasive method of treatment. We can handle without hypnosis. The confrontation with the past and dreams, connected with some mild anxiolytics, should be enough. I think that finishing the dream, so killing the wife and child, can join his split selves. All we need to do is wait and observe.
Okay, look. Look. I understand that the game takes place in the 70s, and that these were probably fair assumptions back then, I don't actually know. But this game came out in 2018, and saying these kinds of things without any kind of warning that this is outdated information is questionable, at the very least, in my opinion. Because this is absolutely not how this kind of stuff works. And only confirms and strengthens stigmas that people might or actually definitely do have about this very special condition.
Breaking news. As the investigation has shown, the police have established that the brutal murder of the family of the famous doctor of psychology was caused by the local gardener, Edward S.
Hello, Burrow. Welcome. Burrow, tell me right now, what do you see in this? Oh, this is an interesting one. Rewatching Westworld Season 1 and it's very PogChamp. I've never actually seen anything of Westworld. I am currently rewatching Breaking Bad now that Better Call Saul is over. Yeah. Gotta quickly say hello to another streamer. How dare you? Butterfly, beetle, hipbone. I don't actually know what I'm... This kind of reminds me of... Oh my god. This is extremely specific right now, but it reminds me of a very... of a Russian horror movie poster. Oh, how was it called? Wait, oh, this could take a minute, but I need to look this up now, and then I will post it on my Discord. Maybe you will see what I mean, but maybe not. Finn, I bet. Pelvis again? Swear I don't subconsciously want any more kids. You're sure about that? An ant, actually. Just the head. Hummingbird nest. Face screaming in anguish. No, that's just you. Fuck. Is it this one? No. God, this is bugging me right now. Why can I not find this? Is it this one? Is Jen psychoanalyzing chat using these photos? You will never know. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I will stop in just a moment. I swear. This is, I hate this. I hate this. One more try, one more attempt. No, I will stop looking for it. That's what I'm saying. Because well, this is probably boring to watch me look something up. I found it! Oh my god, I found it! Oh, I was looking for the wrong thing! I was looking for the word ведьма, which means witch, but it's actually vdova, meaning widow. Fucking hell! There we go, I will post it to my Discord and maybe you will see what I mean. Just the middle bit. These spikes remind me of that very much. Not dova, vdova, with a V in front of that. Jen doing some 90-second yes. Just like looking at my Letterboxd movies that I have watched and filtering. Yeah. Hacking. Two sides could look like pillars. It's not quite sort of. Did you take the red pill, Jen? No comment. That shall stay a secret. First up, it's Letterboxd with a D at the end. Secondly, it's a great site, okay? It's the best site for movie stuff, in my opinion. Like social media platform, like IMDb and stuff, like this kind of stuff. You cannot actually watch movies on there. Okay. Aww. Ah, yay! Another duck. Oh no, that was so scary. The other one doesn't even try to fall down, okay. Did something change just now? Also, this looks... Yeah, this just looks like in the mirror there is just an image of the bathroom, but not the actual bathroom. It looks like a picture drawn on the wall, if you know what I mean. Huh. Are we just ignoring my amazing pelvis joke? Yes, yes we are. And it's not because I didn't realize you made one. Wait, let me look it up. I can't find it. Yes, we are gonna ignore it. Fuck your pelvis joke. Was a bad joke anyway. Oh, The Shining. Just in like... 10 FPS. Okay. I'm small. And... oh. I can't move because I'm in a wheelchair, okay. This looks cool. I like this. Actually, really cool. And how the world keeps getting more twisted. Yeah, I love this. Yay, the roller coaster picked up again. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I'm flying again. Oh. Didn't realize that. The movies and TV I cannot see here, a music box and nothing creepy. Same. Actually, same. And we got a flashlight. Okay, that's cool. And we're out here again. I'm guessing this will kill me, but I will still go there because I am a stupid movie character. Did they make a movie about pelvis recently? I hate you. Oh no, I'm dead. How unexpected. Not even with a scare, the screen just turned black. That was kind of cheap. Light, no shadow, big brain, yes. Sometimes I suffer terribly because I have to restrain myself. When I see you preparing dinner, holding a beautiful knife in your hand, I imagine us, together with cold steel in your bowels. I look at your beautiful eyes, glazed with tears, and your life slowly fades. I dream of giving you a last kiss on your fading lips, Eddie. Imagine kissing. Couldn't be me. We got some tape. Wait, do I actually have to... Can I go there with the tape now? Oh, I have to turn on the light! I'm stupid! How do I do that? Oh, I can go around the car! Yeah, that actually makes sense. Is this the ring? Hey, ducky! There we go. Get a spade to dig. I will see. I will see if I... Toy mouse. Dead body buried in garden. As a result of an ongoing investigation, the police have found the body of Theodore Dowell. The son of a well-known psychologist was murdered and buried in a greenhouse on the premises of gardener Edward S. Yep, I still love this psychological stuff where just things around me change in nonsensical ways. I have always had a weakness for that kind of stuff. Hey, I turned you off. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Understood. Thanks for the information. Hey, there's something in there, okay. Okay. That reflection is still scary as shit. That door is still open. And so is this one, but there is water and dangerous water. Okay. I'm guessing I have to take out the fuses, but I want to look around first. Poltergeist homage? I didn't see it. What did you mean? Unforgiving crows. Animal psychology. Every morning, 2 crow... Okay, I'll need the text for that. Every morning, 2 crows named Thought and Memory are released and fly above the world. Okay. Duck. TV? The TV turning back on. Okay, it has been a while since I've seen Poltergeist, apparently. I mean, it's been a few years, so didn't recognize that. I did recognize that I know that from somewhere, but I didn't think of Poltergeist. Famous psychologist accused by the Committee of Ethics. The experimental method of treating severe psychological disorders developed by Dr. Stephen Dowell has been raising controversy for a long time. After sessions conducted at the doctor's, the condition of patients significantly deteriorate, yet Dr. Dowell is convinced of the procedure's correctness. The Maine Association of Psychologists has conducted interviews among the people examined with the use of Dowell's films. The investigation led to a former patient who has committed suicide following his experimental sessions. The young girl threw herself under a speeding train. The psychologist treating her is known to have hidden all traces and methods leading to the patient. The doctor has even gone as far as falsifying the autopsy files to avoid consequences. The Medical Ethics Committee has put Dowell's right to exercise his profession at stake, and the injured family has announced legal proceedings. I may be wrong, but you may just as well be right. I really just don't remember. Oh. We got... Oh, hello. Something down there. Memory 1942, but I'm more afraid that memory may return.
Patient. Data today is 28th of March. March. No. Weird case. Only experimental methods. Only experimental. No. Why him? Why him? I don't know. Weird case. Weird case.
Very weird. Peculiar, I would almost say. How unexpected. Yeah, at this point, if the game keeps doing that, like sending me somewhere random to just look at something and then go back and then it pulls a jump scare, I mean, at this point I'm expecting that, you know, so... That's how I want my therapy sessions to sound like, based and relatable.
On Monday, Eddie was born.
Oh, I can't. I can move, but very, very slowly. But I like that we actually saw something happen here and not just randomly pop up like here. That also felt very weird when it just popped up.
Friday, he had a family on his Wednesday, his friends did not allow him to sleep. So on Thursday day, he visited the doctor to confess steadily. Friday night, he did what the doctor told him to do.
Yep, see, that's so much better than the things, the rocks just appearing.
Did not have his family. He did the deed. The Sunday morning, he slept dull. The doctor was right. 9 years have gone.
He did the Doom. Me too. A couple months ago I played Doom on stream, the very original one. The very first one. I remember this! I remember this sequence adding a lot to the lore and stuff, but not being scary at all. One of the balloons was with like polygons with like hard edges, like not smoothed. That looked weird. Theodore is a very talented child. He's very calm and he has the character of a dreamer. The only thing, and so on. We've seen this. But the note disappeared, which makes me want to pick up that other one again and look at it a little bit longer. Is that the best clip? The best clip I can remember right off the bat is, in my opinion at least, where was that chapter 1? The final boss? This, or I don't even remember. Or act it was called, not chapter. Where I was in that room in the beginning that had 4 exits with like a lot of supplies in all 4 of them. And then I was surprised at the boss's appearance because I was just like talking and looking at stuff, and then suddenly the boss was in there with me.
Gain control over him, please.
I did not count on my fingers which month the 8th one is, and I did not first want to say the 8th of... Oh, what the fuck is this? That was not my thought process. But yes, the 17th August 1973. Teddy's 3rd birthday was great. The party was held in our garden. All dishes and desserts were made from fruits that we picked there. The only thing that got me worried was that Stephen took an active interest in Teddy's mental development. He's only 3 and his father is already forcing him to learn to read. I have to talk to him. Wow. But then again, to be fair, I was also a very, very early reader. I can't remember being able to read as early as... I'm not sure, but I was still in kindergarten. So definitely before the age of 6. Yeah. Where's the border between a dream and reality? What is our life? Is it what is dreamt, or that what we dream about? Tell me, dear Susan, what would you do if you couldn't sleep? That looks so weird that the question mark is like over both papers, and that they're so perfectly lined up right now. Would you be able to take control over the dream that does not come but haunts you, Eddie? Do a backflip. Oh. Oh. That's cool. I think I remember this. Never mind. Okay. I mean, the scenery is beautiful and all, but yeah, let me get the rubber ducky. So this concludes PT. Thank you for joining. Okay, Minox.
Steven, can I get into the bathroom for a while?
No. Oh, another one. Oh, it's a painting. Drawing. Whatever. What is it with crows in this game? So far they have appeared, but they don't seem to have any significant meaning so far. And that in a game where everything seems to have a meaning. That's weird. I'm curious. What else is there to come? I refuse to accept the wrong system, so I'm saying this is the 4th May, 1975. Due to too many responsibilities, I don't have time to take care of our garden. I've asked Steven to help me, to hire somebody to help. At least that much he can offer. That's all I can ask for. But, by the way, I appreciate the game for doing it in a way that makes it perfectly clear to everyone what is meant once, by having 8, then 17. There are no 17 months, right? By establishing the system before doing it like this. But yeah, 4th June 1975. I can't stand these maniacal attempts to make a genius of our child. Steven is out of line. Taking your child to hospital and testing him with mental development methods is a sick fad. Sometimes. I think that this marriage was a big mistake. I'll drive Teddy to his grandma. He could use a little break from his father. Crows everywhere, they don't have a meaning. So far, they don't seem to have a meaning. Or, okay, let me rephrase. They seem to have a meaning that has not been even hinted at so far.
Honey, we need this towel from the bedroom. I forgot about it completely.
No, first I want to see this room. What you up to, Theodore? Oh, it's locked. Now I want to get the key and unlock this. exactly one towel. Nice. What else do we have here? Okay, absolutely nothing. Invisible wall here, which is very stupid and doesn't make any sense at all. More crows. I have mixed feelings about our relationship. Steven is my employer, and I owe him a lot. I know this is not a discussion to be held through a letter. Let's meet in the garden in 2 days, the usual spot. Edward. Nothing else here, okay. I will not pick up the phone yet, because that will teleport me to some other location, and I want to open this chest first. Even though that ringing will probably get annoying, I'm sorry, you will have to live with it until I find the key. Ah, there it is, okay. And another duck. Okay. At least this time this right door is blocked by something, so it makes at least a little more sense why I can't open it. That I can't open it. Dear Abraham, thank you so much for sending me Dr. Alfred Binet's publication about the verification of children's IQ. Thanks to it, I have come up with a great idea. I will not let you in on the details yet. I do not want to jinx it. All I can say is that I will be connected with increasing the IQ of very small children in the initial part of their mental development. It will be revolutionary. Imagine this: intellectual elites develop from their earliest age to advance our world in science. The mankind may witness great discoveries thanks to my research. Greetings, Stephen. Note that at the very end, thanks to my research, there is no dot at the end, but in this transcript there is. The eye disappeared, and it's just a normal room now. Is this the end of the game? Have I uncovered everything? I mean, I don't think so, but kind of feels like I'm slowly getting there. Another locked...
Research theme. The test of the therapy increasing the intelligence among children. The subject of the research, Theodore Dowell. The first attempts to increase IQ, I started using suggestion and manipulation method during REM sleep. The subject handled the experiment very well. I began the observation and started the manual visual tests phase.
Okay. Still locked. I guess it's hard to see something without film. That's even though there is some film in there. I need to find the key to this. Maybe there is film in there. And I'm just hoping that I won't... that I will be able to come back and that I didn't just miss the keys somewhere here. Because apparently that can be missable, just like we saw just now with the children, with Theodore's room. Okay, let's go. What do we have up here? Down there, I mean. I didn't have to manually open the doors. And we're getting some horror again. I was... oh my god. Broken, okay. I was kind of missing that the past minutes or so. I have to go in there, don't I? Let's go in here first. This looks nicer. A light bulb, nice. Yep, I do have to go in there. Nice. But let's put in the light bulb first. Silent Hill 3, anyone? Oh, there's nothing here. Okay. I can... oh. Oh! Is that the Five Nights at Freddy's? Is that Teddy Fazbear? I need to... oh, okay. And we got the key, let's go. Okay. So that was mandatory, that's good. Let's go back. Let's go out of this creepy place. Let me just quickly check something. Okay. And another duck. Dear Abram, it's all gone to hell. My entire plan, all of it. Everything was based on suggestion and on an attempt to manipulate dreams in the REM phase. I was testing it on my son, Teddy. I felt it would not be harmful, that I had nothing to lose. On the contrary, I would be the one to form the first genius in the family created with this method. His marks at school are higher, indeed, but he lacks empathy and he has started to be afraid of the darkness. My wife forbade me to continue my research. Why did I even attempt to try this on my son? I'm abandoning this project and sending your materials back. Thank you for them. I will not need them anymore. P.S. I might have an interesting patient soon. Regards, Steven. I'm actually having goosebumps right now. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Okay. That was good. I will admit it, that was good. There are people who can understand crow calls? Really? That's cool. This looks very peaceful. Do I trust this? Probably. I do. I actually do. Need to break this somehow. Okay. This looks beautiful. Okay. No rubber ducky for me? Okay. That looked bad, not gonna lie. But okay. There was something there running away. It looked like some kind of animal. But it's gone. Nothing to see or find here, I think. Oh, okay. Haven't you been there already? Yes, I have. This game keeps recycling areas I've already been to and twisting them in weird ways, or just, yeah, making them different in some way. For example, now I see more of this, which I haven't before. I should still do something here. Yes, you absolutely should. Okay, down there it is 13, so I will do it like the game intends me to do. 11th September 1976. The strange sessions with Teddy have allowed to obtain the outcomes that my husband so strongly desired. Is a toxic father-son relation worth it? Teddy is no longer as happy as he had been before. He had become very afraid of the darkness. On the one hand, this is normal at his age. I truly don't know. I can only rely on Eddie, but he seems strange recently. 13th September 1976. I've been trying to improve my marriage, but the complete lack of Steven's interest is just killing me. He's constantly talking about his new treatment method. I feel imprisoned in this relationship. I cannot see any future for it. I know it is a bit reckless, but I'm beginning to feel freer with Eddie. I enjoy the interest that only he is giving me. Welcome back. Okay, I think that's all. Oh! But now this looks like I should be able to go there, but no. Yeah, now I think that should be about all I can do here. Nope. Okay. Do I control? No. Okay. I like how the paddle is just lying there, but I'm still, you know, moving. Can you be an astronomer and be scared of the dark? Yes, yes, you absolutely can. Because looking at space is very different from going into a dark basement.
Therapy increasing the intelligence among children. Intelligence among children.
17th August 1973. Teddy's third birthday was great. The party was held in our garden. All dishes and desserts were made from fruits. Wait, we've read this before. Oh, it's, yeah, right, it's the flashback thing again. Into a dark basement.
The subject handled the experiment very well.
Fortune teller. Can you tell me my fortune? Will my future look fortunate? Will I have any fortune? Please tell me. That looks cool. Oh, it's... okay. Okay, what now? No. Hello. Everything turning black as I touch the doors, white I mean, as I touch the doors also, kinda cheap, not gonna lie. Oh. Oh, I'm in a cell, okay. I wonder how long this game is still, because right about now I feel like I'm slowly having enough and it could slowly end. Interrogation protocol. In the case of the murder of Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell, Edwards something. Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson. After many attempts to make contact with the suspect, we still do not have any information. The accused is constantly smiling and indistinctly repeating a sentence that reads, "The nightmares have stopped." His gaze is absent. He does not maintain eye contact with the interlocutor. He probably does not make anything of the position that he is in. Without the presence of a forensic psychologist, we are not able to obtain more information. It is assumed that the case will be closed with an insanity plea.
Good. So maybe you would tell us about your authorial therapy. What do you think, Mr. Dow? Can you hear me? It's better now, isn't it? So, can we continue? Great. Did you know that Susan Dow was pregnant?
Interlocutor. Okay, thank you. In case of murder and so on. Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson, forensic psychologist Miss Vanessa Green. Thanks to Miss Vanessa, we have... or Mrs. or Mrs. Vanessa, we have managed to come into contact with the suspect. It has been established that he is single. He worked as a gardener for the Dowell family. He said that for the last months he had been taking part in a therapy and that it was to cure him from his split personality multiple personality disorder is something that this condition was actually called at some point. Split personality disorder, as far as I'm aware, is just wrong. Just plain wrong. He admitted that he had killed his wife and child, but as he emphasized, he had done it in his dreams because Dr. Dowell had told him to do so. It had been part of his therapy. We have finally figured it out. It is necessary to speak with Dr. Dowell. John, I know that tomorrow is Borman's shift, so I've hidden the key for the door switches in a safe place. Don't tell him anything. Let's drive him nuts for a while. The fuck? Why? Why would you do that? Another duck. Almost started missing them. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Guess I'll have to find that out. Okay, more. The suspect is shocked. There is no rational contact with him. It is understandable in his position. He hasn't said anything new. After the murder, there were many different comments from the psychology world in the press. The witness has only mentioned that his therapy for curing a mental split disorder Mental split this. Can you stop making? Can you at least stick to one? At least if you make up shit, can you at least stick to one? It had been very ineffective. He hasn't commented on that. She may look clean, but spreads. Thanks for that, but what are the numbers? Oh shit, I missed it. Okay, let's try again. Okay, 3, 2, 7. Okay. Here. That also was cheap. How it just disappeared. Okay. Split personality is colloquial. I wouldn't expect a professional to use it. Yes. Yes. That is one of my problems with it. But here it says mental split disorder. Before it said split personality disorder. If you just say split personality, that is colloquial. If you attach the word disorder, you are trying to sound, let's say, professional. You want to use the proper term. Then actually use the proper term. Especially if you're a professional. Oh, okay. Accidentally fell asleep. No problem, Jessica. Welcome back. Nothing else to be found here, right? Okay.
Listen, Bowman, give me some creeps, Doctor. I won't manage alone.
A clean butt? Yes. Fiora won't be getting much older? What do you mean? Please tell me everything is good mentally. The examination conducted by Dr. Maslow's team should not be taken into consideration during the investigation. Dr. Maslow could influence the examination in order to help his friend, Dr. Bandura says. Dr. Dowell was known for his controversial methods of treatment, and he is... And the is fact that in the past he has probably led to a patient's death, he adds. Dr. Dowell was known for his controversial methods of treatment, and the is fact that in the past. And it says the same thing in the transcript. Okay. Oh, you're leaving as a... Okay. Thank you so much for being here, and have a wonderful night. The tragic events from my friend's past had a very bad influence on his mental health condition, says Dr. Abraham Maslow, friend of the accused suspected of manipulating Dr. Stephen Dowell, which in turn has led him to murder his family. I deny the rumors saying that Stephen pretended to have a mental incompetence. I have examined him. He was also examined by other psychologists and psychiatrists who were strange to him. Dr. Maslow adds...
I hereby open the trial against Edward Earl about Susan Dowell and Peter Dowell's murder. Do the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial is started?
I would like to enclose the as well as recordings made by Dr. Dowell during the therapy.
Mr. Edward, could you tell us about the relation that was between you and Mrs. Susan Dow, Dr. Stephen Dow's wife, that tried to cure you? I would like to enclose documents from Susan Dow's autopsy to the evidence. Basing on these, Your Honor, as well as the jury can get to know that the victim was pregnant with the defendant.
Yes, yes, Phoebe, that is the correct term. Dissociative identity disorder, DID, which apparently many people still don't know. I'm not referring that to you saying, in case you don't, for those that don't know, but I mean just in general, that apparently still many people don't know, even though it has been official since 1994. I think it was 94, when the DSM-4 came out. Almost 30 years. And people still call it multiple personality disorder, which is not the case. It is wrong. It is, well, I don't want to say objectively, but it is officially wrong to call it that, because it is not a personality disorder, it is a dissociative disorder. That's why it was renamed. Your personality doesn't have a disorder when you have DID, you just have more than one. They can have disorders like depression or whatever, but the personality itself is not disordered by definition. It is a dissociative disorder. So yeah, that's why it was renamed in the 90s. No, I wanted to read them. I'm...
Malpractice against Edward Fairview caused Susan and Theodore Dow's death. Prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial is started?
My client, as a doctor, always takes care about patients' welfare. In the enclosed evidence, Your Honor may read about many difficult cases that have been cured by the defendant. He was trying to cure his protege at any cost to ease the pain.
I would like to enclose to the evidence the description of one therapy conducted by the defendant, which, as we can read, also finished with a failure. The girl, with similar illness like Edward, who under the influence of the therapy made suicide.
And did the defendant realize that his wife was pregnant, not with him, but with Edward?
Okay, I can still read them, that's good. Oh, I can't. I can read one of them. The worst is people calling it schizophrenia. Yes, yes, yes. It gets... I don't want to hear the phone. It gets misdiagnosed as schizophrenia extremely often. It is one of the most misdiagnosed conditions. Understandably so, it is very hard to diagnose because it is literally a protection mechanism. It is not supposed to be found out. Chances are that you know at least one person with that, but you don't know that they have that. They themselves might not even know that they have that. The chances are pretty high. So yeah, it is very often misdiagnosed very easily, as schizophrenia and borderline is also a very common one. But people still willingly and actively calling that disorder itself schizophrenia is just... that's just disgusting in my opinion. Also, by the way, a thing I wanted to mention earlier, but I forgot. It is not only DID, it can also be OSDD, other specified dissociative disorder, which also includes multiple personalities, but is even harder to diagnose because it doesn't have all the characteristics of DID. And depending on which characteristic is missing, it can be OSDD 1A, I think, and 1B, I think, are the two ones. There are also others. That's why it's called other specified dissociative disorders. It's not just about DID, it's not just about multiple personalities. But one type of OSDD, and I think it was OSDD 1, has A and B, and these are the two with multiple personalities. That, again, are even harder to diagnose than DID, because the diagnostic criteria of these two are that one of the criteria of DID is missing. Yep, okay. Oh, forensic psychologist Mr. Richard Jackson this time. After the appearance of new evidence, which is Susan Dowell's autopsy protocol, we've come to know that she was in the first month of pregnancy. Furthermore, the father of the child is suspect Edward something. We have established that Stephen had a motive and the skills to manipulate Edward. During interrogation, the suspect showed Jack lack of contact with his interlocutors. He experienced ambivalent states, from hysteria attacks to complete apathy. During interrogation, the accompanying psychologist came up with a thesis about Mr. Dowell's insanity, which might have been caused by many traumatic experiences in a short period of time. That text was very dark to read. I do not appreciate that. Very dark to read. Very hard to read because it was so dark. Okay, we have another JoJo mask. We have the white room from 2001: A Space Odyssey. Wasn't the door closed just now? I'm assuming it has opened, just like a normal door, and I just didn't look at it. But yeah. Oh, we got the ones that we found so far. That's cool. No, there is one more that we didn't see, I think. And it's also not all of the ones we found, right? Yeah, one is missing. At least one. One I can think of is missing. Okay. There is also unspecified dissociative disorder. That I would have to look up. Because I didn't actually look into dissociative disorders in general. I really just looked into multiple personalities. I looked deep into it. I have a lot of knowledge on that specific topic. But not on dissociative disorders in general. Sydney news. Mother and 7-year-old son murdered. Woman received 30 stab wounds 2 days after the child is strangled during sleep. That we already saw. And now we got the final piece. The father of the family is the one responsible for the commission of all these horrible acts.
How are you feeling today? Everything's okay? I think it's time to show you something. Let's go to the next room. Have a seat and make yourself comfortable.
Okay. You want to show me some propaganda? Not gonna specify what kind of propaganda, even though I did have something in mind. Actually, let's say something else. A Clockwork Orange.
Started to pass away suddenly. Stephen treated me like a lodger, unwanted person. With whom he lived because he was kind of interest. And I started to live on memories and projections that were so beautiful in my head, so perfect. Stephen was in them like years before, like when we moved into our new house and we planned to make a big garden, only for us. These memories made me stronger, helped me to survive, and wait for tomorrow with hope. First time, I thought that maybe I'm only dreaming, or the projections about him became ridiculously strong. He came to me like before, smiling, happy, with sparkles in his eyes. Similar situations repeated in the next weeks, and I, instead of looking for their source, was waiting till my loving Stephen came back, just for a while, to feel like before, like years ago. At the beginning of our relationship, Stephen often told me about interesting things from the psychology ward. During his studies, he met with the case of a patient with multiple personalities. I remember well this case because it seemed to be very exciting. So many different personalities in one body that differ in IQ, beliefs, last resort, I will send this recording to Abraham.
Oh, that's very cool. And look, I finally walk on the ceiling. Isn't that what you... 1408! Oh, that's so cool. I finally walk on the ceiling. Isn't that what you always wanted? Rubber ducky? Let's go. That was very cool. Okay. Why are you locked? I can't go anywhere else. Oh. Do I have to jump? I do, okay. Okay, sure. I have one question. Wait, let me look something up. That was the whole game, yes. It is very short. Which I already knew in the beginning, that's why I picked this game to play today, because, well, next stream will be the 10-hour stream, and then after that I will be at Gamescom, so I will be taking a break from streaming for like a week or so. So I didn't exactly want to start like a new game that would take me like 10 hours to beat, but then I can't play it for like a week, you know? So yeah, I did that intentionally. So, look, I have one question. I will admit that I wasn't the most attentive when it comes to the story. So I have a question. The person with DID is the one who committed these murders, right? I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Killed wife and child and... Yeah. I missed quite a bit, I'm assuming. I guess so. And that I absolutely hate about this game, this message that it's sending. A DID is a very easy target to turn into villains. See Jekyll and Hyde, see Split, very famous movie. These are just two examples. To a certain extent, even things like Hulk, for example, as well. Just generally things where there are more than one personality in one person's mind. It is very easy to vilify them, but it is also extremely wrong and morally completely... Let's just let's just be completely open, completely like... If you use that as a plot device, you are a garbage human being, in my opinion. Because people with DID already struggle enough, more than enough. DID develops as a protection mechanism from the most abhorrent shit you can imagine. It can only, let me give you a little history of it, a little like background. It can only develop from the age of about 6 to 9, until the age of about 6 to 9, in a very young child, before the personality actually like forms, actually like, you know, that's when it can happen, before that. And it only happens when the child experiences such abhorrent trauma that the brain of that child doesn't think that the child can handle it on its own. So it forms a new personality to take care of that, to handle that, to come out, or to front as it's called, to front when this horrible traumatic stuff is happening. It has to be repeated trauma, by the way. When this horrible traumatic stuff is happening again. I'm talking abuse, sexual abuse, for example. So that this other personality can keep these memories, so that the child is protected from that. That's how this shit forms. People with DID, they can work normally, and they often do. They work well within our society. But they are not villains. And media like Jekyll and Hyde, like Split, like this, propagate this very popular opinion that they in fact are. Whenever, or very often, when people with DID who know about their condition tell someone that they have that, one of the first questions to pop up is one of your personalities evil and will want to kill me or whatever? No. Statistically, they are so much higher. They have such a higher chance of hurting themselves instead of others that it's not even comparable. If anything, they suffer from borderline. They suffer from a personality in their head telling them that they're bad and that they should kill themselves, that they should hurt themselves, leading to borderline. That's what can happen. At most, if anything, they damage themselves and not others. And things like Rise of Insanity actually make me angry, and I just cannot defend this game's plot. It is an interesting idea to I like psychological horror, is what I'm saying. I like it. I like diving into a person's mind and unlocking the horrors of that, looking at that, stuff changing, the world around you changing, what this game did. I like that. But I don't like the justification of that in this game. At all. I cannot defend this game at all. Sorry, my rant is over. That was Rise of Insanity. I think it was one of the doctors who told the person in this game to murder. If that is the case, and I have said before, I wasn't the most attentive with this story, and I'm sorry for that. If that was really the case, and if it's not the person's fault, but the doctor's fault, that makes it better. It's still not good, but it's better. But the DID representation... Okay, let me phrase it in a different way. Let me ask one question. Or like, let me have one request. Tell me a single piece of media, be it a book, movie, comic, game, whatever, anything. A single one with a somewhat accurate and positive representation of DID. that doesn't just turn them into killers. And if you can't, and I'm just assuming that you can't because it is actually hard to come up with one, then you can start seeing my problem with all of this. DID is probably one of the most misunderstood conditions out there. So I'm sorry, but I just can't. Because, well, things like this are contributing and supporting the stigma rather than actually telling people how it is, you know? Okay, that's cool then. As you know, I don't read fanfics, so I didn't know about that. I will probably not even know it if you tell me the name, but that's cool. Yeah, I guess you will see then. But yeah, a thing I've heard once that I've liked a lot as a yeah, sure you can, as a using DID is cheap. Exactly. If you do it well, then I can forgive you. Personally, I have to admit, I like the movie Split a lot. And I do like the book, Jekyll and the Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I do like these things, but I hate what they propagate, you know? Shit, I wanted to say something, but I forgot. Well, anyway. I'm sorry for the downer. I'm sorry for the lecture at the end, for the rant. But this is a thing that needs to be said, in my opinion. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, I will stop the stream now. It's been over 3 hours long. I will take my due time, take my break, which I will definitely need. I will need some rest because my next stream will be 10 hours long, and I will need all the energy I can get until then. So I will end it now. This was Rise of Insanity, a fine horror game. I found it had too little horror. Let's be honest, it had too little horror. It focused on the story, and the story was actually kind of interesting, not gonna lie. The horror was too little in my opinion, and that's what I played it for. I didn't play it for a story, I played it for a horror. That were my expectations, that was my intention going into this game, so I guess I just went in with the wrong expectations. Some of the horror was well made, it was good. But it was just too little. So the game overall, I would also say it's just okay, maybe, you know? It had some really cool stuff, but overall I would say it was okay. Check the clips. How many are there? Oh, it's just 3. Okay, I can do that, but just quickly, because I really want to rest. Or, no, you know what? No. It's very inconvenient with just one. You made 2? 3, yeah, but it's just very inconvenient with just one screen to switch back and forth and everything. I will not look at them. I will take a look at them in the 10-hour stream on Sunday, okay? Promise. I will not watch them now, and not until Sunday, because on Sunday I will actually have 2 screens, and that's better. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. That was me with Rise of Insanity. Thank you so much for all the support in the beginning. Holy shit, we got a level 5 hype train. Holy fuck. Thank you so much to all of you, Jessica and Zmax and Minox and everyone for all the support, and yeah. I cannot thank you enough. And I don't know if you can imagine how much this means to me, so really thank you very much. Have a wonderful night, and yeah, see you on Sunday, I hope. at 3 p.m. my time, which is European, Belgian, Berlin, whatever time. Yeah. Have a nice day, evening, night. Whatever. Goodbye.